This is not a motivational video or anything. This is just my journey on YouTube. This is just me explaining my life, how I found about YouTube and what YouTube have done for me. Just from being a consumer of YouTube to actually becoming a content creator and making over 10,000 US dollars in my first year on YouTube. So yeah, as every single one of us, I know every one of us watching this video love watching videos on YouTube. So that was the same with me. Growing up, I've always been shy. So I was always on my own. My mom actually joked before saying I was going to become a priest or a pastor because I was just this shy kid that couldn't walk up to a female and even say hi. So I just grew up being shy and all. I couldn't actually pick up a phone or a camera to do a video as I am doing it today. Then YouTube was my go-to platform to learn anything. Even when I was in the university, I was always on YouTube every single day to learn stuff I didn't understand in the lectures, to learn most of the stuff that I know in my life, even how to fix the light bulb I learned on YouTube. Most of the stuff I know in my life was learned on YouTube. So I've always admire YouTubers like Mr. Beast that does stuff to help people and they're actually funny as well. I actually admire and love Wanda Maya, which is an African YouTuber that goes around Africa explaining Africa by an African, because that's been a misconception that most Western people don't know about. So I've traveled around the world on YouTube by watching YouTubers like Nas Dailies that goes around every single country in the world. So I've done all of this on YouTube. But I actually wanted to become a YouTuber as well. I wanted to explain my story. I wanted to help people with what I've learned growing up. So fast forward 2021, I became a dad. So I became a dad in 2021 to my lovely daughter. Then I was like, I think this is the best time of me to start filming video of my daughter and just posting it online. But that didn't happen. Then let's fast forward till April 20th, 2022, which was last year. So the first time I actually made a video and posted it on YouTube was in 2022 April. So it's been 1 year, 4 months exactly from today, the day I'm filming this video. And I was just like, yeah, I've been waiting for ages. I have a lot of stuff in my mind. I've filmed some stuff on my phone. I don't know how to edit video. I don't know nothing, but I just came out with a random idea when I was working a night shift. I did one of the video at work. Actually, my first video was done at work, which I got into trouble with that because I did it in a pharma company and I posted some stuff that I shouldn't have. As every single one of us have a phone nowadays, so I spend most of my time on my phone and my laptop. I barely use the TV, so most of my time was spent on this phone. So I downloaded YouTube, created an account, and I got this app known as InShot, where I actually did most of my edits. The first 12 months of YouTube, all of my video was filmed on this phone and was edited on this phone. So I did all of that the first 12 months of YouTube until I became monetized and I started making money. And that wasn't my first aim actually, to make money on YouTube. And at the moment I've got less than 2,000 subscribers, so YouTube wasn't paying me that much. But on the process of making the video, that's the pre and the post production process. From filming the video to like editing the video and post-production, that's like posting the video and just like linking the video to a lot of different websites and different platforms for people to watch it. That's a lot that goes into just one video on YouTube. So it was kind of easier for me just to post stuff on Facebook, Instagram, and all those different social media platforms like TikTok. But I didn't want to do that. I actually love YouTube. That I was like, I am someone that loves challenges. So when I did my first video, it took me almost like 2 weeks to finish a video, from like filming it to like editing, because I didn't know anything about editing and I was so shy. I've always been shy in my life. So YouTube actually helped me to overcome my shyness, to overcome my public speaking, because I'm not a good public speaker, but YouTube helped me in all of this stuff. So yeah, my first 10 videos was just confused, me trying to figure out what to say or what to do on YouTube. So I did a lot of like home workouts. I did investment video. I did like challenges like eating a full chicken in like 5 minutes, 2 minutes and all of that. Then I started like helping because I got a lot of comments because I love traveling. As you can see behind me, I've got a world map. So I started traveling a lot through YouTube from all the YouTubers that went to different countries and talked about the positive and the negative stuff about those countries. I actually wanted to do that as well. So in the space of 1.5 years on YouTube, I traveled to 12 different countries. So traveling to these countries was some of the stuff that I always wanted to do, but I always postponed. I was like, it wasn't the right time to do it. But since I got into YouTube, I was like, yeah, it wasn't the right time for me to start YouTube, but I did it in the first place. It wasn't the right time for me to have a cash, but I got my daughter before turning 30. It wasn't planned at all, but it happened. So I was just like, you cannot always wait for the right time to do something. So I started traveling in a space of 1.5 years. I traveled to 12 countries and I learned a lot. Learn about the people in this country, learn about your culture mixed with my African culture, learn about a lot of stuff. And while traveling, actually, I did a lot of YouTube traveling videos to all of these countries because I traveled to countries like Switzerland, France, Belgium, Amsterdam, a lot of countries, Czech Republic. So I did a lot of videos, and after doing YouTube for like 1 year, I was like, okay, I think it's time for me to know YouTube, like get the background. As you can see, I've been working on this for the past almost 2 months that I got in this house. So I started learning how to edit professional cinematic videos on websites such as Final Cut Pro X. I learned how to use it, self-taught myself how to use it. I got a camera just like 4 months ago. So if you've checked my video, the past 10 videos was not that great because I was just learning. And for the last 10 videos that I've done it with a mirrorless camera that I got for myself. So I actually learned how to use this camera. So I've learned a lot of skills in the past 14 months that I've been on YouTube. So I've learned a lot of skills, how to edit videos, how to film videos, how to take pictures, how to do thumbnails, which I actually helped my company to do posters from how to do thumbnails that I learned on YouTube. So all of these skills that I learned from YouTube helped me to make up to 10,000 US dollars in the past 15 or 14 months that I've been on YouTube. I didn't get all of this money just from YouTube videos, from AdSense and all. No, it's from the skills I learned from YouTube. So for example, when I was doing all of the traveling videos, there was some stuff that I couldn't show just with my camera or my phone. So I actually got a drone. So I got a drone. This drone is cinematic. It does 4K videos and stuff. So I got a drone and I started learning how to use a drone. So I've learned how to use a camera. I've learned how to use a drone. I've learned how to edit professionally cinematic video. So all of these skills that I learned just by doing YouTube helped me a lot. So I started traveling, and while traveling, I started doing videos and pictures for like companies from my drone, like areas photography for some of the hotels that I lived in. Actually, I told them that I could fly a drone, so some of the managers wanted me to do like videos of their hotels so they can post it on their website. Some restaurant in those hotels actually gave me free food just to like film some of the videos and give it to them to post it on their website. So I made like extra money just from the skills I learned from YouTube. It wasn't from actually doing the videos on YouTube, it was from all the skills that I learned just from doing YouTube videos. So a lot of areas photography and a lot of areas videos that I did and actually sells it on stock footage website. There's this one called Pon5 and Envanto Element that I sell most of my footage from my drones and stuff. Even some of my camera stuff that I'm filming the video on, I sell it on all of this website. So there's a lot of stuff that I started earning money from affiliate marketing. Actually, I got some managers asking me to post links on some of my videos for your businesses. Like small businesses came up to me to promote your small businesses on my channel, even though my channel had less than 2,000 subscribers, but I still had like an impact. I actually did an edit of one of the videos of the companies I was working in Ireland. So I helped them just from the skills I learned from doing my YouTube videos to edit some of the videos, which I got something off that. Then I've helped a lot of families, friends, I've helped a lot of people to just do videos, and some people just like encouraged me with like pennies. Some people gave me like 50, some gave me 100, some gave me free food. So I got a lot of stuff just from knowing how to do videos. So as we all know nowadays, everything is kind of going towards the virtual reality world. So everything is online kind of. Most companies want to do online marketing. Like Amazon became one of the biggest companies in the world. Don't think you're going to make a lot of money on YouTube when you start. Just the skills you get from making a YouTube video is going to go a long way into helping you to becoming a better person. So just from YouTube, the videos I did like 12 months ago with the videos I'm doing nowadays are completely different, because I had to switch. I had to, every single day when I do a YouTube video, I have to learn a lot. And I've learned a lot as well from my subscribers. So you can never know everything. So most of the video I've posted on YouTube, I've got a lot of comments of some stuff that I did bad, some stuff that I did good, some stuff that I did mediumly, and some people gave me a recommendation even when I was traveling a lot to where to go to. I met a lot of people. I actually met one of my subscribers once, because before when I started my channel, it was mostly family members, like my friends. Like my first maybe 100 subscribers were people I knew, like friends and families. But I was so surprised that I actually met someone from my channel in one of my travels that watched my video and wasn't any member of my family and wasn't anyone I knew. I was so surprised. So yeah, this is just to let you know that YouTube can actually change your life, not just financially. It can change your life in many ways. Every single one of this video, I always try to explain and help someone in one way or another. That's the main aim of my video. As you know, there are a lot of different social media platforms there for you to post videos, but YouTube for me is a platform, a learning platform, that if I click on a video, I actually want to learn something before the end of that video. So I hope anyone that have watched this video today learned something. Learn that you don't just make money from views from YouTube. You make money from a lot of skills you learned from YouTube. You make money from traveling. Yeah, that's something I didn't know before. Like I've traveled nowadays, I've learned a lot, not just money wise from traveling, learn a lot about different culture. Just from doing my YouTube videos, I actually decided from my traveling that I was going to move out of Ireland after living there for 13 years to move to Switzerland. So as you can see, the Swiss flag is there. I just moved to Switzerland 4 months ago when I got this camera. I moved to Switzerland, got a drone, got everything just from making videos and meeting people from my travels and stuff. I learned that there's like literally there are a lot of stuff that we don't know, we tend not to know. Some of the stuff we're just too lazy. So just from doing YouTube videos, I learned that there's a lot of stuff in this world that I was ignorant, and from that every single day I make sure I learn something before going to bed. I learn every single day from my life. So from moving from Ireland, as you can see the Irish flag is just somewhere there, to Switzerland, I've learned a lot. So this wasn't a motivational video. This was just a video to tell you that YouTube can drastically change your life. Yeah, that's what YouTube did for me. It drastically changed my life from where I was, let's say 10 years ago when I started watching YouTube videos, to where I am today. Thanks for watching the video, and yeah, I'm not going to tell you to watch the next video, but if you like my content, just stick around and watch the video that's going to be up. So we're going to travel around the world, we're going to learn together, and see you next time.